Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing good. So, we are back with our live again, and we'll begin analysis on the gold and why the move, the bullish side, happened so quickly. Yesterday's New York session, and all that stuff we'll discuss today's live, and we'll find out to trade today. Mostly, I don't trade on the Fridays, basically, because we know the sessions are being closing, okay, are on their way to be closed. So it's very dramatic to trade on the Fridays, mostly 90%. Let's see if if today's Friday is one of them, or it's gonna be giving us some bread and butter today. So we'll start analyzing the gold today. Let's see how that goes, basically. All right. So let's go on the weekly. As usual, we will do the top to bottom, top to bottom analysis first of all, and we'll see how the things are reacting. So we can get any entry, or we'll see how the things are going. For though, we see we were anticipating the price on the weekly since last week that it won't fill the wick hole, this rejection on the weekly. All right, this rejection won't be filled entirely, but it's gonna be filling the 30%, 20%, like to this rejection zone, as well. The price is rejecting from this point for now. All right, so let's take a look on the daily. The daily is bullish. the bullish in a way that I'm saying that yesterday we closed a support, and right now we have kind of a room that price might continue pushing up. There's a fundamental reason, we will discuss it later in this live, right? So let's take a look on the 4 hour. Okay, the 4 hour is pretty much bullish at this point, but entirely the trend is bearish, right? But that move came from the yesterday. It what tremendous that it just continued pushing up with volume, and that looks like we have the volume to continue pushing up. So let's take a look on the 1 hour. Let's take a look on the 1 hour. 1 hour is pretty much bullish for now, right? And it's just rejecting this level right here, 45.18. Okay, and let's take a look on the 30 minute. 30 minute is also rejecting the same level, 45.20, 45.19. This level is being rejected all the time, from all the way from this move, continues. It's holding yet, right? It's not breaking it out. So for now we have the levels right now. What levels we have? Let me zoom in a little bit. Let me zoom it a little bit right here. Okay, you see we have a support, and the price is right now rejecting from this point. Let's take a look on this level on 15-minute time frame. Basically on 15-minute, yeah, we have this level that the price is being rejecting off. All right, now this is a range. This is a range, and we have 6 minutes left for the current 15-minute candle to close. That might create a higher probability for price to continue pushing up, pushing down, ignoring this problem area where we have the consolidated and rejection at this point, and the previously have some less volume and consolidation. But this current time is the pre-London, and we supposedly think that it's going to be a volume to continue pushing down. But we have 6 minutes left. We have to wait for a rejection candle on 30-minute as well. It might happen. So on 30-minute we want price to close below this rejection level, this one. So if 30-minute have 21 minutes left to close, if that closes below this rejection candle, that will considered a fake out. And once a fake out, we have a clean range from left hand side. That could be a very good trade to continue pushing down. That is 100 pip, 111 pip range. That's a very good range considerably, right? So what we're gonna do now is just wait and see the candle to close on the 15-minute and on the 30-minute. So we'll see the both of them, that if they are working for us or not. As yesterday, all right, so as yesterday we had a good trade, this one right here. Yesterday we had this trade, $1,000 were made. I think it's gonna be, yeah. So let's see that why this whole move happened on since yesterday's the session. On the, it happened like the pre-New York, and it continued pushing up. So this entire move happened because of a news came up. Let me just write down the news at this point, it right here. Let me bring it up. Okay, this is the trade I was talking about. Right, this one, this $138 that we have made yesterday, headed over TP. That was a great move in the pre-New York, sorry, in the pre-London session. and it might happen the same today. Let's see that how it goes, depending on the volume, depending on the mood of the gold, if it gives us a very good the courage and opportunity to book some profits today as well. So let me write down the news here that just because this move happened, just right here, bring it up, and so guys, this is the news basically. All right, this is the news. Just this is because this whole move happened. The US and Iran have reportedly reached on a deal that extend to opening ongoing ceasefire and launch the further negotiations over the Tehran's nuclear program. And pending President Donald Trump have final approval. This is the final approval from the Donald Trump that he said to extend that ceasefire that currently going on between the USA, Iran, and the Israel. So this ceasefire might keep continue going on for next 10 more days. Okay, 60 more days, so they can take a decision on the ongoing operational things in Tehran's nuclear power. Okay, nuclear hub, and this is why the whole news, the market just have shocked and pumped up. Investors have took their money out of the oil and out of the stock market and put it into the gold in the safe haven. The market pumped up. Now the two things might possibly happen today is what it is what that it might break below this level and then correct this whole move downside. Who knows? Who knows? It might break this level and then continue pushing down till here, but we're gonna wait for it to see that how the market reacts over this news. If the news move have corrected itself in today's and till the end of today, maybe the New York session of today in the Friday, the markets are most volatile and most unpredictable because the sessions are being closing and the investors are panicking to pull their money out, put their money in before someone have the news, someone have the insider information, whatever. The market is panicking all over the Friday. So basically, this is what gonna happen today. That might be possibly, we might break above the current held resistance, which is 45.20, 15 to 45.20. Now this is a strong resistance. If the market breaks it above, then there's a very huge possibility for price to continue pushing up, even though on the 4-hour time frame we have seen it's a bullish. Okay, it is bullish, so it can possibly be a very good sign for price to stay bullish and stay pumped up, and that could be a reason just because of this news, and we'll see how that reacts basically. And we're gonna trade today this account, I mean the same account we traded yesterday. We'll see it. We'll see it. We remove all these. All right. We have a 15-minute candle that just closed. 15-minute candle just closed right here. I don't think so it's gonna be a good idea to enter as candle closed bearish, but it doesn't look like a very good idea to me to risk on this candle. But I want the current 15-minute candle to wick up and then breaks its own low. That could be a possibility to take a trade. It might be, right? So the stop losses would be 50 pips. That's huge. That's huge. And the take profit 80 pips. I want the current 15-minute candle basically to wick up first, and then we'll see and decide if we are in the position to take this trade or not. I want the current 15-minute candle to wick up and then breaks its own low. That could be a very good sign that the price could continue pushing down. Basically, we'll see how that reacts. If it continues down without creating a wick, I'm not gonna take this trade. I'm not gonna risk anything. But if it does, we will see then. We will see how the candle reacts accordingly. It's rejecting and it's coming up. It's good for it.